Hi guys, Top Pops here, and as you can probably tell, we are over at Toys R Us, and I know that we were just here the other day, but I figured I might as well check because a lot of other Toys R Us's in the area are getting in new Funko Pops. And if they don't have anything here today, we are still going to That's Entertainment after, and they did let me know that they got in some new stuff, so I guess let's go in and fingers crossed they've got some new stuff. Oh, and also, let's get started. Alright everybody, so this is what their section is looking like today, and honestly, I'm not seeing anything too new besides a couple things we've already seen before. Like the Infinite Deku with Eerie, which is technically new to Toys R Us, but not new in general. And actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I've really shown it off too close up, so if you guys want to check them out, I don't know if I'm going to be getting it today, but this really has some nice detail. Now, this one is definitely new. I don't remember seeing this last time. It is the newer John Lennon with those glasses, and I do have the Funko Shop exclusive, so I don't think I'm going to get this one today. Oh, and you know what? I might as well check for the Splinter if they've got it, because I do want to pick them up for the collection, and it seems like they don't yet. No, I'm not seeing them. Because if you guys don't know, I've shown these off a couple times while we're at Toys R Us, but this is the entire collection. I have all of the Turtles minus Splinter, so fingers crossed they're going to be getting that in eventually. Because this set is a Target exclusive, so if they don't get it here at Toys R Us, I'm probably not going to be able to get it. Oh, and then just to the right of the Art Series ones, we have this 2-pack from Bakugan, which I've shown off before, but it is really cool, so I figured I might as well show it off again. Then they also have the Rex and Skeletor on Throne, as well as this one. I show these off pretty much every time, but I figure I might as well keep showing them because I know you guys like them. And then below that, it looks like they still have the New York Comic Con Aang, some more Peppa Pigs, and then the Funko Shop exclusive Minnie Mouse. Oh, and actually, I was pointing it out like that was the only Funko Shop exclusive. They've got a bunch of them down here with Daffy, as well as DJ Khaled, the Stewardess, and then I think that's it on the Funko Shop stuff. No, there's also Kramer with Sandwich, Kramer Good Cop, and then I think a couple others. Yeah, like BB-8, and I saw another one earlier. Where did it go? That might be it actually. And now really quickly before we get out of here, I came over to the Lego section to see if there was anything new for Grandpa, and I'm not really seeing much that I think he would want or that he doesn't have already. And I know that there's a lot of new sets coming out at the beginning of March, so that's probably when I'll be able to pick something up. And speaking of picking something up, I noticed that they do have some new sodas behind the counter, but I can't show you yet because they are behind the counter. So I guess for now, let's just go over to That's Entertainment. It is super bright over here, but doesn't really matter because we made it to That's Entertainment, and let's go in. I made it over to the section, and it looks like they got in a pretty good amount of figures. Like, this is what they usually have, but I'm seeing some that I want to pick up. Where did the first one go? Hold on. It is, over here, guys. They got some of the new Pokemon ones. I already have these ones, but they're still cool to see, especially the Dragonite. But the one that I'm definitely going to be getting today is Celia from Monsters, Inc. As you guys probably know, I've been looking for the entire set, and I only have these two so far, so we might as well get her. And now here is their trade-in section, which I always like looking at because you never know what you're going to find here. And I'm noticing some of the Doctor Who ones, Conan Without Borders, superheroes, Pokemon, which is pretty cool. They also have Gossip Girl over here, and if you guys don't know, my friend Libby has been collecting these ones, so I might have to ask her to see if she has this. She might, I'm not sure. And then as we go a little bit farther, guys, we've got like Fallout 4, WWE, just some pretty good ones in general, as well as the Tanker Bug up here, which has a little bit of damage, but it's still a really cool pop. Okay, now I can't forget to come over to the cabinet because I want to see what's new over here, and it looks like they have some pretty decent trade-ins, with one of them being the Wayne's World over here, Cap Wolf, some Chases, and one that kind of stood out to me. Where'd it go? Here it is right here. Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen. This is a neat pop. And I'll be honest with you guys, I don't know too much about the movie, but it is still a really cool pop to see, especially because it is $139. And then they also have some of the Venomized ones over here, the glow-in-the-dark Phantom Shadow, the Raptor, the 8-bit Jason Voorhees, as well as a bunch of sodas up here, some of them out of the can, and then they have some more in can too. And out of all of these ones here, I think I'm only going to be getting the last Roger Ramjet, just because I am kind of curious to see if that is a chase or not. And now guys, here is the second cabinet, and there are two figures inside of here that I'm going to be picking up today, but I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. I want you guys to guess. So put in the comment section below, which two do you think I'm going to be getting? Well, everybody, I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. The good news being that I'm here to post a video I can't sugarcoat this anymore. I recorded the soda clip without the audio. You guys were asking for my dad to be back on the channel and open up some sodas, so that's what we did. And I haven't even told you guys what sodas we were opening up yet. So we did 2 Narutos, in case you're wondering. We did 2 Mad Hatters, because we had never done this one on the channel before, so I thought it would be fun. And then the last one that I picked up over at Toys R Us was the Pink Ratfink, and I wanted to get that chase because I don't have it yet. And then of course you guys saw over at That's Entertainment, I picked up the Roger Ramjet because I had never opened him up before either. And then we did the whole thing like usual, where we picked out the cans we were going to be opening them up, and then we cracked them open. Now, mind you, we didn't get too many chases, with both Naruto ones being commons, and then the Roger Ramjet was a common, and the Ratfink was also a common. But when it came down to the Mad Hatter, my dad opened one up and he did not get a chase. And I think you guys know where we're going with this. I opened up my Mad Hatter and I was lucky enough to get the Mad Hatter chase, so hey, it worked out today. The only thing that didn't work out was the fact that we didn't have any audio, and I guess this could have been the good news. The bad news was that we didn't have, whatever, it still works out. And so it's cool that we got a chase, it's just too bad you guys weren't there with us. And these cans here probably weren't even the reason you clicked on the video, it's because of the pops that we got over at That's Entertainment, so let's check them out. And now I guess we'll start with the one figure that you guys saw me pick up, and then we'll get into the ones from the cabinet after, with the first one here being, of course, Celia from Monsters. Now I say Monsters because for some reason on the top of the box, that's all they put. They didn't actually put Monsters Inc., and maybe it's because some of them were in Monsters at Work, but I mean, they were in Monsters Inc., come on. So I'm not exactly sure why they just put Monsters, but if you guys have any more information about it, please let me know because I'm kind of curious. And now really quickly, I do want to take Celia out of the box just because it's a little bit different than most pops, and I believe they've only ever done this on one other figure that I can think of. And what I'm talking about is the base connecting to the back, and normally this is for characters that are flying or floating in some way, but for this one here, they gave it to her even though she's standing on the ground. And the other one that they did this with was Courage the Cowardly Dog because of his tiny little feet, and I'm guessing they did it for her on this one because of how big her snake hair actually is. And I'm totally okay with Funko doing this if they're going to make the designs more detailed like this one here, because if they didn't give her that base, they probably would have made her snake hair a lot smaller, and it probably wouldn't have looked as good. Because I think a couple years ago, they wouldn't have even done Courage the Cowardly Dog with the way he looks in the show. With the huge head and then tiny, tiny feet, it just wouldn't have worked. So it's nice that we can get the characters without sacrificing the design by giving them a simple base like this. And now let's get into the two mystery figures, and we're going to be starting with this one here, which is Hidey from Secret Base. And now a lot of you guys are probably thinking, who the heck is Hidey from Secret Base? Well, I actually didn't know much about him, so I did a little bit of research. And from what I found, Secret Base is an artist, and Hidey is one of his characters, and Funko back in like 2015 turned a bunch of them into pops. And when I say a bunch, it's just this sculpt with a couple different paint jobs, but I like the variants. And I actually found out that this one here is the Joker variant, which is a 2016 convention exclusive. So it's not the normal paint job, but I do still like it. And something else that I find really interesting about this figure is that it's in the Pop Asia line, which means for the most part, it doesn't come to North America. And then it also has this huge sticker on the bottom because it's also distributed by another company, which is called Pop Life. And I don't know how well you guys can see that sticker on the bottom, but it's kind of iridescent, and then it's got the Pop Life logo in the middle. It's pretty cool. And I don't have many figures like that, but I do have one other one that I can show you that's right next to me here. It is my Kobe Bryant. And when you look on the bottom, it actually has the Pop Life sticker as well, and they're actually both from 2015 too. So if you guys want to check it out, there it is right there. And this one was also exclusive to somewhere in Asia. I'm just not exactly sure where. And I think it's awesome to have figures like this where you can't just go to like pretty much any store in North America and pick up one of these things. And now I do have a question for you guys about this figure here specifically. Before I showed this off, and be honest with me because I am just kind of curious about this, did you know that this Funko Pop existed? Because for me, I haven't seen this one since like 2015. And the last time I saw it, and some of you guys might even know if you've been watching the channel since then, is when I went over to Toy Tokyo in New York. They had a couple of them in their cabinet, and I was debating on picking one up, and for some reason got a different figure. And that was the last time I saw this figure in person, so when I saw it today for only 30 bucks, I was like, yes, I have to get that. And then the other pop that I got was another weird one, because this place only has one exclusive, and it's the one that I picked up today. This here is the Mowgli with Ka, exclusive to Very Nico. And now if you guys have never heard of Very Nico, I had neither until this figure released, because it seemed like their website, they sold Funko Pops, but their main thing was like jewelry from what I could tell, and it's pretty cool that they did get their own exclusive. And I wanted to pick up this figure when it first came out because I'm a huge fan of the Jungle Book, but for some reason, I don't know why, it either never arrived or I just didn't pick it up. And what most likely happened was I got all the way to the end of the checkout and then it said I can't ship it to Canada, so it feels like I purchased it when I really didn't. It's probably what happened. And taking a look at this figure in person, it really is a crazy first exclusive for them because they've got Ka going all the way around the back, and then Mowgli's eyes are kind of like that, I don't know what you call it, like hypnotized, I guess you could say, something like that. And just overall, this is a really sick figure, especially because they didn't reuse any parts of this figure. It's a brand new head sculpt as well as body. And I mean, I don't even know if you can call it a body, it's more of just like the bottom half of the figure. So like Mowgli's head as well as the bottom, this has never been used before. Oh, and also if you guys want to check out what the sticker looks like on this figure, there it is right there, and it's got that shattered look, almost like a Pokemon card. And well, anyways guys, there you go. That is everything for today, and I do apologize about the sodas. I got a new microphone, and you actually have to turn it on instead of just plugging it in, so I'm still getting used to it. But I do still think today was a fun video, and I hope that you guys did too. And also, let me know in the comment section below, what is the weirdest exclusive that you've got in your collection? Because even with the two that I picked up today, I don't think they're my weirdest exclusives. The one that comes to mind is the Little Sweet exclusive to Dr. Pepper. You had to take a photo of 3 barcodes and then send it in, and then they would send you a Little Sweet Pop, which is definitely random. But anyways, I hope that you guys did enjoy of this video, and if you want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been another episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Dripping like a school. On a full with school. Baby gonna screw. She funny with it. Cool. V5 full thump. I'm a hump on a bounce. Jack and Jill up a hill. Baby tryna get a meal. Mary had a little lamb. I really do not fuck with that. She calling me the muffin man. I surely like the muffin top. Snow. Like my lashes.